Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Guillermo Bosch, Senior Vice President of Business Development at SatADSL. Thank you for joining us, Guillermo. Now let me start by asking you, what drew SatADSL to Latin America as a new market?
We have been seeing an evolution of the Latin American connectivity marketplace since some time already. From Mexico all the way down to the countries of the Southern Cone, we see an increasingly important role of the digital economy, which implies a growing dependence of people and businesses on internet access and connectivity in general. So in this context of digital evolution, our opinion is that in response to growing user demand, connectivity providers need to consider how they are going to connect a region of more than 500 million people and a growing number of businesses that require affordable and accessible communications. So connecting regions that are inhospitable to fiber or cable, for example rural or hard to reach locations, or even locations that by their own nature cannot be reached by terrestrial networks, for example the mobility marketplace, is a challenge that requires innovative, scalable, and most importantly, cost-effective solutions.
What makes satellite the optimal solution in Latin America?
Satellite offers a lot of benefits to the Latin American market to help compensate the connectivity gap and to address rural and niche markets. Satellite solutions are easy to deploy, they are also scalable, additional sites on a network can readily be added, sometimes within a day or so. Satellite has always proven its value as a provider of immediate infrastructure for commercial, for government, and emergency relief communications, for example, when terrestrial networks can be costly or even impossible to deploy in some remote regions. So because of these benefits, the satellite communications industry is expected to experience a continued growth globally. However, demand for satellite communications in Latin America and also in the Caribbean regions is expected to grow faster than the global average, with a compound annual growth rate of about 8%, as per some specific studies of the Inter-American Development Bank.
Which benefits of CSDP will operators in Latin America be most looking forward to?
So our cloud-based service delivery platform, we call it the CSDP, is really becoming a key facilitator in the provision of connectivity and internet access to the Latin American market. It is the first of its kind in the sense that since the CSDP operates in the cloud, it allows teleport operators to easily outsource and in-source satellite services to and from third parties with no additional capital investment or even the need for bilateral agreements. That is key to the prospective expansion of the operators in the region. Offering connectivity through our CSDP can really unlock an increasing number of opportunities in Latin America to any teleport services provider that operates locally and that wants to expand regionally, and also there is connected, of course, to a global and technology agnostic platform. In this context, the CSDP is capable of increasing satellite-based resources for the benefit of those areas that are currently underserved or unserved by any technology at all. We expect that geosynchronous Earth orbit, so the so-called geosatellites, will continue to play a major role in the SATCOM business, and we anticipate that existing teleports will increase their reach by bringing connectivity in areas that where they are not currently present today. In order to accomplish their expansion, they will need additional satellite coverage, so some technical support and licenses in the areas that they want to enter. With the value add of the SatADSL platform, hub operators can perform a significant leap in the provision of the best solution in the marketplace that they want to expand to.
Which verticals or sectors do you believe will benefit most from SatADSL's solution?
We have been monitoring the Latin American SATCOM marketplace for many years. We see an increasing number of local, regional, and worldwide businesses that need reliable connectivity and quick local satellite ground segment deployment in order to fulfill their business needs. That translates also into the installation and commissioning of modem with an antenna pointing at a specific satellite at the customer site location. As simple as that. That is the only hardware that needs to be installed in a site location, to provide services, satellite services. So some of the verticals we are experiencing an increase of connectivity need in the region is, for example, the oil and gas industry, with offshore and inland remote locations. Another industry that requires connectivity that is best served through satellite networks is the mining industry. For example, a typical global mining company have their infrastructure in several locations worldwide. So from Australia to South Africa to the United States to Latin America, those companies traditionally benefit from satellite communications through agreements with several services providers. However, through our CSDP, global businesses like the oil and gas or the mining industry, as we just mentioned, just to name two, can contract satellite-based connectivity in any region just by the click of a button.
And finally, could you tell us about the new partnership with SatADSL Brazil and what this means for both SatADSL and the region?
Partnering with Telespazio in Brazil has been key to our strategy in the region. Telespazio Brazil has the right capabilities and the satellite coverage that highly enhances the existing Latin American coverage offered through our CSDP at this time. So thanks to this partnership, operators and end users connected globally through our platform have now seamless access to a marketplace in a country that is very conservative in terms of equipment importation and satellite communications licensing, mostly.
Guillermo, thank you for joining us.